Gavin and I—" "Oh, you're Gavin's girlfriend," interjected Tessa. "Yes, and anyway, the subject of the fields came up." "It would," said Tessa. "And Miles mentioned Bellchapel, and I was quite dismayed by the way he talked about the issues involved. I told him I'm dealing with a family at the moment." Kay remembered her indiscreet mention of the Whedons' names and proceeded carefully. "And if the mother is deprived of methadone, she'll almost certainly end up back on the game." "That sounds like the Whedons," said Tessa, with a lowering sensation. Yes, I am talking about the Whedons, actually," said Kay. Tessa reached for another biscuit. "I'm Crystal's guidance teacher. This must be the second time her mother's been through Bellchapel, is it?" "Third," said Kay. "We've known Crystal since she was 5. She was in our son's class at primary school," Tessa said. "She's had an awful life, really." "Absolutely," said Kay. "It's astounding she's as sweet as she is, actually." "Oh, I agree," said Colin, heartily. Remembering Colin's absolute refusal to rescind Crystal's detention after the squawking incident in assembly, Tessa raised her eyebrows. Then she wondered, with a sick lurch in her stomach, what Colin would say if Sukhvinder was not lying or mistaken. But surely Sukhvinder was wrong. She was a shy, naive girl. Probably she'd got the wrong end of the stick, misheard something. "The point is, about the only thing that motivates Terry is the fear of losing her kids," said Kay. "She's back on track at the moment. Her key worker at the clinic told me she senses a bit of a breakthrough in Terry's attitude. If Bellchapel closes, it all goes belly up again, and God knows what'll happen to the family." "This is all very useful," said Colin, nodding importantly and starting to make notes on a clean page in his notebook. "Very useful indeed. Did you say you've got statistics on people going clean?" Kay shuffled the printed pages, looking for the information. Tessa had the impression that Colin wanted to reclaim Kay's attention for himself. He had always been susceptible to good looks and a sympathetic manner. Tessa munched another biscuit, still thinking about Crystal. Their recent guidance sessions had not been very satisfactory. Crystal had been standoffish. Today's had been no different. She had extracted a promise from Crystal that she would not pursue or harass Sukhvinder Jawanda again, but Crystal's demeanour suggested that Tessa had let her down, that trust was broken. Possibly Colin's detention was to blame. Tessa had thought that she and Crystal had forged a bond strong enough to withstand that, although it had never been quite like the one Crystal had with Barry.